junior. Callie Johnson, the 5'6" freshman. You'll have Ella Hurd, the 5'5" senior. Emily Landry, the 5'6" junior. And Macy Landry, the 5'6" junior. It's going to be confusing on that one, isn't it, Tim? And then for the Lady Panthers, running it down for you. Different lineup tonight. Don't think we've seen this lineup installed yet, as of yet this year, so this will be new for everybody. Some of the same with Kaylee Virtue, Sadie Schober, Stella Benson, and it changes up a little bit when we get to the backside with Briley Curtis and Marley Melton both getting the start tonight here versus the Chadwick Lady Cardinals. It's going to be a good game here. Tip-off coming in just over a minute. We're going to go ahead and send it back to the studio to get a word from your Panther sponsors. When we come back, we'll have the tip-off for you live here from the arena in Mountain Grove. It's your home of Panther sports, Big Country 99. Good evening and welcome back to Lady Panther basketball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. They're announcing the starting lineups for you right now, running through Chadwick for you. We've already announced them, but I'll run them down for you one more time here. Callie Oldenburg, Callie Johnson, man, we're just double naming it all up here. Ella Hurd, Emily Landry, and Macy Landry. And then, of course, lineup changing up a little bit for the Lady Panthers tonight. Kaylee Virtue, Sadie Schober, Stella Benson, Briley Curtis, and Marley Melton will round it out for the Lady Panthers. We were talking a little bit before about how that was a little bit of a different lineup, and I think we saw why, as Panthers do have a injured player in the name of Rowan Kelly, who's wearing a boot tonight, so she won't be on the court for the Lady Panthers. That's a stinger right there. She provides a lot of spark on offense and defense. Good player for the Lady Panthers, and they're going to miss her tonight, that's for sure. What are you doing over there, Tim?
I'm trying to mess with some new software here. So if
Tim Wilson.
the stream is messed up, we are just experimenting right now.
It's
so
Tim's
don't yell
fault.
at me.
That's right. Make sure you send him a nastygram if you don't like it. He loves that. As we get set to tip here, number one, Oldenburg will jump it up in the middle with Marley Melton. For the Lady Panthers, the officials will walk to center court here. We're getting set to go. And here's the tip. Ball is up. It's going to go to the Panthers. Schober will control it. She'll bring it up. Goes to the right side, crosses over, goes back left. Top of the key over to now down in the corner to Benson, who lets one fly. Goes off the side of the rim. Rebound by the Panthers and Virtue. And Benson back with it now, top of the key. She'll give it off to Schober, who'll dribble back to the top of the key. Gives it off to Curtis. Now down to Benson. Tries to get it in the post to Melton. And it'll be knocked out of bounds by Chadwick and Callie Oldenburg, that is. Lady Panthers will inbound underneath their own basket. Curtis slaps the ball, ready to go here, looking for somewhere to go with it. She'll get it into Schober to Benson. A couple of dribbles. She'll drive, pops one from the free throw line. It's good. Stella Benson starts the scoring for the Lady Panthers. Here comes Chadwick, that is. Coming down the court with it. Oldenburg has it. Tries to get one going back door, but can't get it. Now off to Hurd. Hurd takes a couple of dribbles. And she'll hand it off now to Landry, Emily Landry, that is. There's two Landrys on the court tonight. And I'm sure it's going to be tough to keep them apart, or keep them told apart. Tell them apart is what I'm trying to say.
You
keep
got
them
this.
Apart. Yeah. Act like I do this for a living, right? Hurd with the basketball, and or that's not Hurd, sorry. That is Landry, Emily, and now she'll pass it back over to Hurd. Now in the post to Oldenburg, turnaround jumper. Off the mark, no good. Rebound is going to go to the Panthers, and off and running with it is Schober. She'll cross half court, drives it down to the baseline, hands it off to Benson. She'll skip it across to Curtis, now back to Benson. Looked at a three, thought better of it. Two dribbles to the free throw line and pops it from 15 feet. Stella Benson for two. Here comes Chadwick. Landry brings it up. She'll pass it over to Hurd. Hurd will give it off. Now back over to Ella Hurd. And shot no good. Rebound goes to Curtis, and they're running the other way with it. Stella Benson controls it, gives it to Melton. Melton feeds Curtis, and she's tackled. Foul called as Briley Curtis almost ended up on the floor there. Non-shooting foul, so they'll be inbounding it under their own basket, and it's Virtue to inbound. She'll get it to Melton. Melton to Schober to hit Benson streaking across the baseline. Shot blocked. Rebound goes to Chadwick, and they'll bring it up. Macy Landry with the basketball. Crosses over. Has Schober on her. She'll give it off on the wing. Now back to Hurd. Or I'm sorry, that's Johnson. She kicks it out to Hurd. Launches a three. No good. Rebound this time goes to Macy Landry. And that shot goes out of bounds. Briley Curtis there for the Panthers. It'll be Panther basketball. Schober set to throw it in here. Chadwick looking to press. Gets it to Virtue, now to Benson. Back to Virtue. Got to get it up across half court, looking for somewhere to go, and they beat the press, give it to Schober. Streaks to the lane, and she's fouled. On the shot, she'll go to the line to shoot two here. 4-0 Lady Panthers. If you're just joining us, we're 2 minutes in to the first quarter here, 4-0. Schober goes to the line to shoot two here. Stella Benson with all four of the Panther points at the moment. Schober's first one up and good. Sub coming in as Hadley Driscoll is going to check in for Briley Curtis. Did a great job out there. Second shot coming for Schober. On the way and good. Here comes Chadwick. They'll bring it up. She got Schober waiting for her there. Crosses half court. Dribbles to the right. Gives it off. Kicks it to the outside to Hurd. She takes it off the dribble. Layup, no good. Rebound goes to Landry, and she'll be fouled. That's Emily Landry, the junior. Foul's going to be on Marley Melton. It'll be her first, the Lady Panthers' first team foul. Chadwick to throw it in here. Looking for somewhere to go. Gets it to the inbounds person on the block, and they're fouled. This time the foul on Virtue. So this will be a shooting foul. It's going to send number 11, Ella Hurd, to the line. Shot up off the back iron, no good. Second shot coming. And good for Hurd. 4:53 to play here. 6-1 Lady Panthers. Benson with the basketball, gives it to Virtue. Soft trap here, gives it to Benson. Got her, almost had her trapped in the corner there. She is able to get it away to Schober though. Schober will back it out. 4:40 to play here in the first. Goes left. Now goes right. Takes it off the dribble and loses her dribble. Chadwick takes it away and they're streaking up the court the other way. That is Hurd with it. Macy Landry. And shot coming this time from Hurd. Long two, no good. Rebound will go to the Panthers, but we've got a Panther player on the floor and hurt, and that looked like Stella Benson, but she pops right back up. Just a little gimpy, but she'll walk it off. Schober set to throw it in here, gets it into Virtue. Virtue back to Benson. Benson will bring it up the court, gets it to Marley Melton across the timeline. Gives it to Schober. She drives to the rim, puts one up, and good. The layup for Sadie Schober makes it 8-1. Chadwick the other way with it now. That's Landry. Emily takes it off the dribble, goes to the left side, kicks it in the corner to Hurd. Now back to the top of the key to Oldenburg. She gives it off. Back out to Hurd now. Off the dribble, has some collapse on her, so she'll kick it out for three. Off the mark, rebound goes to Virtue, and she'll swing those elbows to clear it out. Gives it off to Driscoll. Driscoll bringing it up the court for the Lady Panthers. Gives it to Schober, almost has it taken away, but Schober spins out of it. Crosses half court with it, 3:32 to play here in the first. Off the dribble, Schober. And she'll be fouled. That's going to be on Oldenburg as Schober tried to drive in there, Tim.
I'm lost in this
I
world
know,
over
you
here.
weren't even paying any attention to me. That's all right, buddy.
I'm playing with buttons over here. I heard my name.
And we're going to get a timeout here. As we get a timeout, we'll send it back to the studio to get a word from your Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. who shoots from the free throw line, and she's fouled. Marley Melton goes to the line to shoot 2 now. Ella Hurd with the foul. That's her second. Melton's first shot off the mark. Remains 11-6. Checking in. Hurd checks out, and number 24, Sally checks in. Second shot coming for Melton. And good. Lady Panthers in their white home jerseys with maroon trim tonight. Chadwick in the black with red. They'll give it off. That's Johnson with it. Gives it to her. That is Landry. She'll drive to the other Landry. Lets the long two go. Rebound goes to the Panthers and a foul called. That's got to be on Johnson. It is. That's 5 team fouls for Chadwick here, and that's going to send Sadie Schobert to the line. Berensden back having a conversation with Coach Mallow over there. Kaylee Virtue set to check in. First shot up for Schober, nothing but net. Makes it 13-6 here. Berensden checks out, Virtue checks in. Looks like Berensden's got to get taped up over there. Shot up for Virtue, off the mark, rebound to Melton. One dribble, kicks it out to Benson with the fall away jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Chadwick, and they'll push it up the floor. That's Johnson with it. She'll give it off to Landry. Emily now back to Johnson. Down in the corner to Sally. Now back to number 14, puts up a shot, no good, and she'll tip it out of bounds. Oh no, she tipped it out of her hand, and they're gonna say that it's Chadwick basketball. And now they're gonna reverse the call after the Boo Birds came out on the bench over there. I don't know how you do that. Anyway.
Seen it happen more than once.
Yeah, that was something. We'll bring it up here with Schober. Cross half court, goes to the left side, now gives it off to Virtue. Virtue on the wing to Schober. I'm sorry, that's Benson, top of the key, gives it off to Schober. She'll drive the lane, kick it out to Virtue, set for the three. Long shot, no good. Rebound goes to Chadwick, and they'll bring it up. That's Emily Landry pushing it up the court for the Chadwick Cardinals. She's got Stella Benson on her. They'll skip it across court. Gives it to Johnson. One dribble. She'll almost took a shot from the free throw line there. She'll hand it off to Lowry, who's checked in, and that's nothing but net for Lowry for three. It's 13-9. Panthers with the basketball. Sadie Schober will cross half court with it. She'll take it off the dribble. Stops, pops, no good. Rebound to Curtis, and she gets tied up underneath and manhandled by the Lady Cardinals. And that'll send Briley Curtis to the line to shoot. No. They're going to say no foul, and it's Chadwick's basketball. Man, does this look like we're in Mountain View?
Let's not bring up Mountain View.
I was just wondering. Top of the key now to Sally, over to Johnson for three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound goes to Stella Benson. She's got numbers, and she's going to pull up. Thinks better of it. Tries to get it to Curtis, but it's taken away by Landry. And now Johnson with it. Chadwick brings it up. 13-9, running out of time. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1 shot up. No good off the rebound. Or off the backboard, that is. And at the end of one, it's 13-9. Lady Panthers lead. We'll send it back to the studio to get a word from your Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. It's Moose coming to you live here from the Arena 10. Look at that. We are set for the second quarter here. 13-9 the score. 8 minutes on the clock. Yeah, buddy, that's bad. Bad, okay? 8 minutes on the clock, ready to start the second quarter here for the Lady Panthers. I can't even believe that. For the Lady Panthers, it's going to be Sadie Schober, Stella Benson, Virtue out there along with Curtis and Melton to round it out for the Lady Panthers. Benson will throw it in. Schober will bring it up. And Hadley Driscoll set to check in over there. Benson on the wing gives it off to Virtue, top of the key. She'll swing it to Curtis on the left side. Now back to the top of the key to Virtue. She'll swing it to the right side, down to Schober on the baseline. Now back to Benson, now back to Virtue. She'll take it off the dribble, pops it over to Schober. She'll put up a shot, no good. Rebound goes to Melton. Her putback, no good, and that's going to touch out of bounds. And it will be Chadwick basketball. So Virtue checks out and Driscoll checks in. Emily Landry brings it up for the Lady Cardinals. Gives it off in the corner to Lowry. They'll skip it back over to Johnson. Now to Lowry. Back to Sally. Back to Lowry. She'll back it out. Over to Johnson. She'll take the three. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Melton. Melton throws it up to Benson. Benson takes it off the dribble. Puts up the runner. No good. Rebound goes to Chadwick. And she's got Benson all over. You keep putting your elbow in her. That's not going to end out well for you. Lowry puts up the shot. No good. Rebound goes to Chadwick and Johnson. She'll light up the three ball if they just left her out there all by her lonesome. Now the other way with it. It's 13-12. Chadwick's coming back in this one with 6:43 left to play here in the half. Schober, top of the key with it. Goes to the left side to Driscoll. Or right side, I'm sorry. Now back to the center court to Benson. Now to Schober on the left side. Back to the top of the key to Benson. Now to Driscoll on the wing. Now to Curtis. She'll drive. Kicks it to Melton. Melton puts up the two. No good. Rebound goes to Briley Curtis, but she'll get tied up, and it's a jump ball. And the possession arrow goes to Chadwick this time. 6:18 to play here in the half. It's 13-12 Lady Panthers. Emily Landry brings it up for the Cardinals. She'll give it off to Lowry. Back now over to Johnson. She'll set her feet and shoot the three. No good. Rebound, Marley Melton. One dribble and kicks it off to Schober. Schober will bring it up for the Lady Panthers. Crosses half court, goes down to the baseline to Stella Benson on the right side. Benson kicks it back up to Driscoll on the wing. One dribble and tries to pass it back to Benson, but her pass is tipped and taken away. And down the court we go with it. Trapped down in the bottom, they'll get it out to Sally. Sally kicks it over to Lowry. Lowry to Johnson. One step and takes a shot from the free throw line. Nothing but net. And Chadwick has came all the way back now. It's 14-13. Lady Panthers going the other way. 5:26 to play here in the half. Schober with the basketball. Goes to the right-hand side. Backs it out. She'll start it, or she'll get it set up, and they'll start the offense over. Kicks it out to Driscoll. Now back to Schober. Now over on the other side, they'll get it down to Benson in the baseline. She'll take it off the dribble. Puts one up. No good. Rebound goes to Chadwick, and they're pushing the other way with Johnson. Johnson brings it up the court. Drives it down. Gives it off to Sally at the free throw line. Back to Johnson from three. No good. Off the back iron. Rebound comes down to Curtis, and she's going to be fouled. It'll be Panther basketball. And we're going to get a wholesale line change over there for Chadwick. They just dropped three out. So Schober gets it into Driscoll. Back to Schober, and Schober will bring it up for the Lady Panthers. It's 14-13. Chadwick with a 1-point lead. Gives it off to Driscoll. Back to the top of the key to Benson. Dribbles it over to the left side. Gives it off to Schober. Back to Benson. Takes a three that's off the mark, and it'll go out of bounds. Other way with it now. Chadwick will throw it in. That's Emily Landry. She'll bring it up the court. I'm sorry, Macy Landry. Now off the dribble is Hurd. She'll kick it back out to Oldenburg. Now to Landry off the dribble. Rearranges her shot, puts one up, no good. Rebound goes to Benson. Benson pushes it up the floor. It's 1-on-3, and she'll split the defenders and throw one up, and she's fouled. And it looks like Stella Benson will go to the line to shoot 2 here. That'll be the second foul on Macy Landry. As Stella Benson will go to the line to shoot 2. First one off the mark. Berensden will check in for the Panthers, and Driscoll checks out. Old Bottle Caps Benson sets up for her second. Lets it fly. Oh, man. Off the mark. Looked like it was going to go for a second. Touched every part of the rim. Chadwick will bring it the other way. That's Landry with it. Off the she just ran over Curtis and no call. Off the mark. Rebounded by Schober, and Schober will have it tipped away by Landry, but it goes Panther basketball. So Riley Curtis set to throw it in here. Gets it into Schober. Schober will cross half court. 3:47 to play here in the half. 14-13. The score. Gets it into Curtis. Curtis tries to get it into Melton. Melton has to throw it over her head as she's running out of bounds. It goes to Chadwick. And the other way with it now is Landry will bring it up. Kicks it over to Johnson. She thought about a 3, thought better to head fake. Dribbles and drives, shoots, no good. Rebound goes to Chadwick. They'll get it out to Landry. She'll take it off the dribble, kick it out to Johnson for 3. Nothing but net. 4-point advantage for the Lady Cardinals now. And Coach Mallow has seen enough. He's going to call timeout and talk it over with his team. As he takes a timeout, we'll take one as well and send it back to the studio to get a word from your Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports. It's Big Country 99. Here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Lady Panthers led this one early, but have let that lead slip away here in the second as Chadwick has come back and are now up 4 with 3:14 left to play in the half. It's going to be Panther basketball. Get it into Schober. Schober will give it off to Curtis, now to Benson. Benson back to Curtis, top of the key, back to Benson now on the wing. Takes a couple of dribbles, tries to enter the post, has it taken away, and the other way they go with it now. Johnson with the basketball goes around the back and has it taken away by Berensden, but they're going to call a foul. And they'll give the foul to Cassidy Berensden, her first. Under their own basket, Chadwick trying to get it in here. Gets it into Oldenburg, bounces off her face, able to get it back to Johnson. Johnson drives the lane, kicks it out to Hurd. She'll drive. Now back over to Johnson, who drives the lane again and kicks it out to Oldenburg. Now over to Hurd. Back to Johnson. Looked at a 3, thought better of it. Takes a couple of dribbles. She'll give it back to Hurd now. Now back to Johnson. Now to Oldenburg. She's trying to get it into the post. And Berensden doing a good job denying, and Oldenburg even dribbles off her foot and out of bounds. Panther basketball. Benson gets it into Schober. Schober will bring it up for the Lady Panthers. Goes to the right. Feeds it into Benson, and the bunny no good. Rebound to Curtis, to Melton, and Money. Just call her Money Melton. 17-15, Chadwick coming back with it this way now. That's Landry to Johnson. She'll let one fly off the front iron, no good. Gets her own rebound, drives the lane, puts up the bunny, no good. Rebound this time goes to Briley Curtis, and she'll give it off to Schober. Schober will push it up the court for the Lady Panthers. Stops at the three-point line, hands it off to Curtis, lets the three ball fly off the back iron. Rebound goes to Schober. She'll drive the lane and fouled on the floor. Sadie Schober able to get Chadwick to commit the foul there. That's 3 team fouls here in the second. And that'll be the third foul on Oldenburg. She'll have to sit. Checking in for her was the other Landry. Panthers get it into Berensden. Berensden hands it off to Schober. She'll drive down, pick up her dribble, kick it out to Melton from the three-point line. Free throw line, not the free-point line, and Marley Melton scores. Ties it up at 17. Johnson will bring it up. Hands it off to Hurd. Hurd takes it off the dribble, gives it back to three-point shot, no good. Rebound goes to Schober, and she'll bring it up for the Lady Panthers. Sadie Schober with it. Kicks it over to Berensden, feeds Melton in the post. Jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Chadwick, the other way with it now. Johnson with the jumper from the baseline, no good. Hurd with the rebound and the putback, but she's fouled on the putback, no good, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. First shot coming for Hurd. Be the first foul on Schober. And off the back iron, no good.
(17-17), Moose.
That's right. Holy cow, Tim. I didn't know you still had a mic on over there. No good on the free throw. Shot up from Johnson for three, though, and she'll cash that one in to make it 20-17. 39 seconds left, the other way with it. Schober kicks it off to Benson on the left side. Benson, a couple of dribbles and gives it off to Curtis. Back to Benson. Over to Schober, to Berensden. Trying to find the post. Down to Curtis. Over to Benson. Benson back to Curtis. Back to Benson. On the left side, they'll go back to center court now over to Schober on the right wing. Schober will back it out. 12 seconds left. Playing for the last shot here. Sadie Schober. 8 seconds left. The count starts. They'll give it off to Berensden to Benson. Benson, 3 seconds left. And a whistle called. They'll turn it over. 3 in the lane. Actually, they're going to give Marley Melton a foul underneath. Say she was pushing off down there. So Melton's second foul. And Hurd gets the shot off, but it's no good. We go to the half. It's 20-17. Lady Panthers down in this one by 3. We'll send it back to the studio to get a word from your Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Right here in the heart of Mountain Grove, Family Pharmacy is proud to be your hometown pharmacy, where friendly faces, trusted care, and personal service still matter. From prescriptions to health supplies and all your Panther Pride gear, we've got what your family needs. As a local family business, we're proud to support our schools, our teams, and our community.
Are you looking for a bank that's a proven leader and a true partner in our community? Town & Country Bank recently earned a prestigious 5-star rating from Newsweek, securing a spot among America's best regional banks in 2025. But we're more than just an award-winning bank. We have a proud history of providing exceptional service and a deep commitment to our community. We're proud to support Mountain Grove Athletics and all of our local students. Come visit us at our Mountain Grove location to experience the difference for yourself and see how we can help you with any of your banking needs.
On game night, every play matters, and at home, every detail matters too. For years, Hawkins Home and Lawn has been helping families in Mountain Grove build a home they can be proud of, just like we're proud to support our Panthers. From furniture and appliances to keeping your lawn in top shape with quality equipment, we've got you covered. And if your equipment is on the injury list, our repair shop is here to keep everything running smoothly. Hawkins Home and Lawn, located on North Main in Mountain Grove.
Tough on the field, trusted at home, Hawkins gets it done.
Yeah! Go Panthers.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agent can help you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
Mountain Grove is more than just a place. It's a community. At Progressive Ozark Bank, you'll always find a friendly face ready to help you grow. Whether you're growing a business with our farm and ag loans or simply growing your family's future, our online banking app makes managing your money easy, even letting you track receipts on the go. We're proud to support Mountain Grove Athletics. And with the Progressive Ozark Bank Season Pass debit card, you get into all the Panther home games for free.
For free? Yeah!
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1920, Ozark Mountain Coke has been part of the Ozarks built on family, tradition, and community. Today, we're honored to stand behind Mountain Grove High School athletics. Ozark Mountain Coke, celebrating a century of refreshment and Panther pride.
You need a great bank, yeah, there is no doubt that our service is the best. Come and check us out. Whether it's a loan or deposit account, let Stockman's be your bank that you were all about. Stockman's Bank, proud past,
Exciting future.
Able to get back down the court, held the lead for most of the first quarter there. Only towards the end did we start slipping a little bit. And it really wasn't for a lack of, good play by the Lady Panthers. It was starting to come around for Chadwick. They had not had any shots falling there in the first. And when we got about halfway through the second, it seemed like they started to fall a lot more for them there. So look for Coach Mallow to make some adjustments here at halftime and them to come back out strong and just continue to play Panther basketball like they do.
And we got a good bench right now for defense. They're coming out. They're playing strong defense. And like you said, we just got to keep doing what we're doing. I think we're going to pull back ahead here.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Berensden comes off the bench and she provides an instant spark on defense as well as offense. Virtue is able to come off even though she got the start tonight. Usually we have her coming off the bench. and providing that spark. Briley Curtis has done a pretty fantastic job tonight, along with Marley Melton, to fill in, I guess you would say, for the injured Rowan Kelly, having to play a couple of different Panther players. I believe so. She's in a boot. So it's something to do with an ankle injury. Yeah, got the moon boot on, so we won't see her tonight. But like I said, Marley Melton and Briley Curtis have been rotating in and out in that 5 spot, and sometimes on the court at the same time, and they've done a really good job filling in there. So we still miss the scoring that we get from that perimeter shooting that we get from Rowan Kelly, but the girls have done a pretty good job tonight of being able to drive to the hoop and get the basket. Schober's done a pretty good job of being the floor general and not turning the ball over, able to get out there and just do what she does. That's going to do it for your halftime show. We're going to go ahead and send it back to the studio. When we come back, we'll have the second half for you right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Ella Benson, number 11, senior, shooting guard. I'm Sadie Schober, I'm number 3, I'm a junior, and I'm a point guard.
My name is Rowan Kelly, junior, number 15, shooting guard. I'm Chadwick School, I'm a junior, I'm a shooting guard, and I'm number 4.
My name is Kaylee Virtue, I'm a sophomore, I'm number 2, and I'm a shooting guard. Hi, my name is Nayeli Soto, I'm a sophomore, and I'm number 5, and I'm a shooting guard.
Hi, I'm Leah Broom, I am a sophomore, I'm number 24, and I'm a post.
My name is Marley Melton, I'm number 52, I'm a center, and I'm a freshman.
Hi, I'm Bella Gardner, I'm a freshman this year, I'm number 10, and I'm a point guard.
Hi, my name is Emily Jarrett, I'm number 12, I'm a freshman, and I'm a power forward.
Hi, my name is Cassie Branson, I'm number 1, I'm a shooting guard, and I'm a freshman this year.
Hi, I'm Brixley Davis, I'm a freshman, I'm number 35, and I'm a center.
Hi, my name is Riley White, I'm number 20, I'm a freshman, and I'm a small forward.
Hi, I'm Briley Curtis, I'm a freshman, I'm number 22, and I'm a shooting guard.
Hi, I'm Adrian Bradshaw, my number is 14, I'm a small forward, and I'm a sophomore this year.
$3.99. We're going to start off with the starting lineup here for the Lady Panthers. It'll be their basketball as Schober will bring it up. So you'll have Schober, Benson, Melton, Virtue, and Curtis on the floor. Benson with it, tries to kick it into Curtis, but has it taken away by Hurd. And then the Panthers able to recover, and there's Virtue for 2. 20-19. Chadwick brings it up. Macy Landry goes to the left. She'll go off the screen from now, kick it down in the corner to Johnson. She puts up a bunny, no good. Rebound goes to the Lady Panthers and Stella Benson. Benson brings it up, crosses half court, goes to the left, now brings it back center court. Looking for somewhere to go, gives it to Virtue on the wing, gets it down the post to Melton. They'll collapse on her. Kick it out to Virtue for 3, no good. Rebound goes to Chadwick, and that's Emily Landry, and she's out and running the other way and able to save it after they almost threw it away. Now out to Hurd, over to Johnson. Johnson dribbles into the center of the lane, kicks it out to Hurd. She puts up the jumper, good for 2. 22-19 now. Schober will bring it up for the Lady Panthers. Crosses half court. Goes over to the right side, gives it off to Curtis, now to Benson. Benson shifts it to down to, they're just moving it too fast, Ben. Benson for 3, no good. Rebound goes to Chadwick, and they're out and pushing the other way. That's Emily Landry with it. She'll skip it across the court to Johnson. Lets the 3 ball go off the mark. It was like a pass to Oldfield or Oldenburg. Oh, foul on the floor. And who the foul is on, we're yet to know. But Curtis ended up on the floor hard.
Is that a foul or a jump?
I don't know. It is going to be a foul. And it's going to be on Chadwick. And Oldenburg, that's her 4th foul already. Man, she's in foul trouble. We just started the 3rd here. She sat most of the 2nd with 3. Panthers bring it up. They'll give it to Virtue on the left side wing. Dribbles over, kicks it off to Benson. Now back to Virtue in the paint, tries to put one up, and she's fouled. Looks like it's going to be on Macy Landry. That's her 3rd. Foul trouble starting to rear its ugly head for the Chadwick Lady Cardinals. First shot up for Virtue. Off the mark. 5:55 left to play here in the 3rd. It's 22-19. Chadwick leads. Virtue set for her 2nd. She'll let it fly. It's nothing but net. Here comes Chadwick. Johnson brings it up. She'll go down the left side with it. Changes direction. Goes over towards the bench. She's going to dribble right over and stand next to her coach and let him coach her up over there, I guess. Marley Melton just standing at the 3-point line waiting for her. As the clock continues to tick, she's just happy to stand out there and hold it. She's going to try to force Melton to go guard her. And Melton, no dummy.
Standoff here.
She's going to stay out there as you don't want to get beat out there from the 3-point line. She'll dribble over to center court. 5:16 left to play. She's just happy to stand out there and hold it and wait for Melton.
Come on, shot
Melton's
clock.
not going to, yeah, we don't have shot clock in high school basketball.
Yeah.
Only for tournaments, buddy. She's just going to stand out there and hold it and kill time. Yeah, Lady Panthers are happy to just wait. As Callie Johnson holding it at the volleyball line. It's like a standoff between her and Marley Melton. Who's going to blink? I've never seen this tactic before. And Stella Benson's going to jump the ball and force her to play. Now they'll kick it out to the wing. 3-ball, let go, no good. Rebound goes to Johnson, and she turns around into 3 Panthers. But they're going to get the foul, and they're going to give it to 22. They gave it to Curtis, and she wasn't even in on it. Stella Benson. I mean, Virtue, the one that Stella and Virtue were the ones jumping the ball, and I'm not real sure what she did to get the foul, but we'll take for what it's worth. Shot up, no good. Rebound and the putback, but she's fouled. This time on Virtue. That's going to be Kaylee Virtue's 3rd. .421 to play here in the 3rd. 22-20 the score. Hurd at the free throw line. She'll let it go off the mark. She'll get one more here. Sub coming in. Hadley Driscoll checking in. Virtue going to the bench. Hurd, second shot coming. Puts it up. In and out. Rebound goes to Schober. Schober brings it up. Streaking up the court, Sadie Schober. She'll kick it out to now Driscoll. Over to Benson. Benson with it. To Driscoll. Back to Benson. Benson for 3. No good, off the mark. And out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Going the other way with it now. Macy Landry brings it up for Chadwick. Goes to the right. Has Stella Benson on her. Kicks it out to Hurd. Now over to Johnson. Top of the key. Johnson's just going to hold it. How close does she got to be to her for him to count? I mean, as the official holds out that she's too far away. She's just going to hold it on her hip and try to force her to get up on her so she can go around her. But Melton not taking the bait. She's going to stay where she's at. This is the.
It's that mannequin challenge they used to have a while back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you could say something like that. But it's just a tactic to kill time. And, you know, Marley Melton knows how fast she is. And how fast Melton is defensively, and she's going to give her some space there and respect that. As Hurd shoving Driscoll around down in the paint and camping out down there, not getting any calls. We're just going to stand here and hold it, I guess. This is the tactic even, is to have Johnson just stand at the top of the key and dribble the ball. It's been a good minute gone by here, Tim, where we've just been watching Johnson hold the ball at the volleyball line with Melton just about at the free throw line.
I wonder if they run this in practice. Just stand there and dribble.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I mean, I guess if they don't move the ball, then all the time runs out, right? I mean, there's no time limit for her to stand there and hold it unless somebody gets within arm's reach of her. Still holding the ball at the at the 3-point line. No, it's not the 3-point line, it's the volleyball line. She's just dribbling it out there, and she's not making a move either way. Coach Mallow is giving the hairy eyeball to the coach from Chadwick over there. We have wasted just about a minute and a half now. It's just Johnson
Good time
at
to
the
get up
volleyball line.
Get some concessions,
That's
use the
right.
bathroom.
Melton standing in the free throw circle on defense. They are going to run the timeout here. They're going to try to run it down as much as they can. Down to 120 now. We have started out with just over 3 minutes to play here when they dribbled down the court. Now we're a minute 15. Still Johnson holding it at the volleyball line.
Just flinch at her. Just act like you're going to sprint in.
Yeah, right. Melton doing a good job, staying right where she's supposed to be. That's got to be tense for Marley Melton, too. You know how fast the Johnson girl is, and Melton doesn't want to get burned on defense. She's got help down there in the form of Driscoll and Curtis. However, you don't want that to be the case. We've run it down to 43 seconds here. You got to think they're going to play for the last shot now. They've held it this long. They may as well. 37 seconds. Man, I've never seen anybody hold the ball that long at the volleyball line. This is just crazy. Down to 25 seconds. Movement starting on Chadwick's side. They're calling the guards in or moving them down into the post. They've just sent the two forwards out to the 3-point line. 10 seconds left.
My cameraman just abandoned his spot.
6. Now here we go. She takes it off the dribble. Turns around, fires it over into the corner to Hurd, puts up the 3, no good.
All that for an
no good, all that for nothing. As the Lady Panthers flood the court out there. That's the happiest I've seen that crew in a while. Wow, I don't even know how you describe what just happened out there, Tim. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in high school basketball. We're going to send it back to the studio. When we come back, we'll have the fourth quarter for you right here on your home of Panther Sports. It's Big Country 99. Back to Lady Panther basketball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Just to give you a recap of what happened there in the third. Big Joe went back and looked at the replay for us there. The final 4 minutes of the quarter, Chadwick held the ball at the volleyball line.
They did it well.
They just stood there. I thought Melton did a great job not flinching, not jumping early, and not letting herself get burned there. And it turned out well for the Lady Panthers as they were able to stop Chadwick from scoring there. 22-20 the score here. Lady Panthers down by 2. It's going to be Chadwick's basketball to start out the fourth here. And Coach Mallow had to have some plan over there for that holding the ball baloney coming up. Here we go. Set to throw it in. Here's Chadwick. They'll get it in. That's Emily Landry with it. She'll bring it up. Kicks it over to Johnson. Takes the three. No, off the mark. Rebound. Goes to the other one. The other Landry, that is. She'll kick it back out to Hurd. Now to Johnson. Almost has it taken away by Driscoll. They'll skip it back over to Hurd. Now to Oldenburg. That's checked back in. She's got 4 fouls in this one. Now top of the key to Johnson. Kicks it to Hurd on the baseline. Back to Johnson. Off the dribble. She tries to feed Oldenburg. And it's off the mark and goes out of bounds. It's going to be Panther basketball. Driscoll will get it into Schober. Schober brings it up. Crosses half court. Goes to the left. It's the opposite this way. Gives it to Curtis on the baseline. Now back to Driscoll on the wing. Now to Schober on the baseline. Now to Driscoll on the wing. Back to Schober off the dribble. And kicks it out to Driscoll. Lines up a three. Good! Hadley Driscoll takes the lead for the Lady Panthers. 23-22. Landry brings it up. That's Emily. Goes off the screen to the right. Drives down in the paint. Puts one up. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Oldenburg. She'll put another one up. That's off the mark. Rebound this time goes to the Panthers and Hadley Driscoll. And Schober will bring it up. 23-22 Panthers. Schober dribbles it over. Is caught in the trap. And a timeout called. Coach Mallow wants to talk it over with his team. 6:28 to play in the game. 23-22. Lady Panthers with the lead. We'll send it back to the studio and get a word from your Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports. It's Big Country 99.
Go.
Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 23-22, Lady Panthers lead this one after being down by as much as 5. And it's a low-scoring affair, but lots of defense here. 23-22 the score. You're going to have Driscoll, Schober, looks like Benson. We're going back with the starters here. Marley Melton and Briley Curtis rounded out. So it'll be Panther basketball. Schober's going to bring it up. And she'll kick it down the baseline to Benson, who almost got tackled down there. Now to Schober. She'll let the three ball go off the mark. Rebound is going to go to Chadwick. They're running it up the other way. That is Emily Landry with the basketball. On the right side, kicks it down in the post to Johnson. Lets the three go. Somebody's got to stop her out there. Nothing but net. 25-23. Now the other way with it. Stella Benson on the wing. Gets it to Driscoll. Driscoll back to Schober. Now to Curtis. Curtis looking for somewhere to go with it. Hands it off to Schober. And Schober picks up her dribble. She'll kick it out to Driscoll. Top of the key now back to the wing to the baseline to Curtis. And she'll step between, take a dribble, and fouled. And that's going to be on Macy Landry. That's her 4th foul. So foul trouble for sure here with 2 players on Chadwick with 4 fouls. We just need to get them to foul out here. Looking to get it in. Did we get the timeout or did they get the 5-second call? It looks like they got the 5-second call. So turnover for the Lady Panthers. It's going to go the other way now. And Landry brings it up. That's Emily. Crosses half court. Whistle. I do not know. Oh, somebody threw a shoe on the court. Nice. We had to stop play for a shoe thrown off of the running track over there. So Chadwick will throw it in on their side. Gets it to Johnson at the top of the key. She'll dribble over to the right side. You got to believe that she's just going to stand out there and hold it. Tried to anyway. Almost had it taken away there by Benson. They'll let one fly. Rebound goes to Oldenburg. She'll kick it out to Johnson. Johnson dribbles to the free throw line. Kicks it off to Hurd. Hurd takes it off the dribble into the paint. Tries to step through. No good. Has it pushed back to her. And Briley Curtis is going to be called for the foul. Just a little aggressive down there. And called for the foul. That'll be Briley's second. Johnson to inbound. Looking for somewhere to go with it. And she'll skip it in to Landry. Over to Johnson. She lets the three go. Off the mark this time. Rebound goes to Landry. She puts one up and she's fouled. No good, but she'll go to the line to shoot two. 25-23. Chadwick with the lead here. Emily Landry goes to the line to shoot two here. That'll be the third foul on Melton. They gave that one to Melton. I thought it was on Briley Curtis, but I was wrong. Second shot coming. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Melton. Melton gets it to Schober. Schober will bring it up for the Lady Panthers. Crosses half court. Gives it to Driscoll. Top of the key. Now back to Schober. Now back to Driscoll. Playing catch at the top of the key. Now to Curtis. One dribble. And trapped. And what's the call? Timeout called by Coach Mike Mallow to save the possession there. It's 25-23 with 4:33 left to play here in the ball game. We'll send it back to the studio to get a word from your Panther sponsors here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball. I almost said volleyball that time. Lady Panther basketball right here on your home of Panther Sports. It's been a good one here tonight. Lady Panthers in a battle with Chadwick. We're in the fourth quarter. It's 25-23, Chadwick on top with 4:33 left to play here. Coming out of the timeout as Coach Mike Mallow saved the possession there as Curtis was falling out of bounds. And we await both teams to get back to the court. There's the buzzer as they come out of the timeout. Chadwick breaks the huddle first. Panthers follow shortly after. On the floor will be Driscoll, Schober, Benson, Melton, and Curtis. 4:33 to play here. It's going to be Panther basketball. Hadley Driscoll throw it in. Schober brings it up, hands it over to Driscoll. Now back to Schober. Schober brings it down, crosses half court, gives it off to Driscoll. Now back to Schober. Now back to Driscoll. Now down in the corner to Benson, but they had one breaking on it. That was Emily Landry, and she'll knock it out of bounds. It'll be Panther basketball. 4:18 left to play. They'll stack it up on the baseline. Get it into Schober. She has Hurd on her. And kicks it out to Driscoll. Driscoll, one dribble and back to Schober. We're going to play a little keep away here, it looks like. Over to Benson. She'll let the three ball go. Money. Bottle caps Benson gets the lead back for the Lady Panthers. 26-25. Landry brings it up. Kicks it over to Johnson. Johnson dribbles it around. Kicks it down on the baseline to Hurd. Feeds the paint to Oldenburg. Gives it off to Macy Landry. She puts one up and scores. It's a 1-point ball game. Not Virtue. That was Chadwick with the lead here. Lady Panthers with the basketball. Schober with it across half court. She'll back it out and hold it. Said 2 can play at this game. Sadie Schober out there just at the half-court line. And waiting for one. And their coach waving them back, saying, let her waste time if she wants to. Schober just going to stand out there and hold it and make them wait. And Coach Mallow says, here we go, move them. And Schober starts the play. Gives it off to Benson. Over to Driscoll. Driscoll feeds the paint to Curtis. Curtis kicks it back out to Benson. Over to Schober. Off the dribble. Kicks it back out to Benson. Benson will back it out. Gives it off to Schober. 2:33 to play here. To Benson. Benson takes it off the dribble, kicks it out to Schober. She'll feed Driscoll. Back to Schober. Over to Benson. Down in the paint to Melton. Melton puts up a bunny. No good. Rebound goes to Chadwick. Now I believe that Chadwick's going to get out there and try to do the same thing we just did, and that's kill some time. But I don't think you're going to beat Sadie Schober, and Schober is not going to let you stand out there and hold it. And they're going to both jump her and tie her up and turn the ball over. And the Panthers get the basketball. Nice job by Curtis. Who else was out there? It was Curtis and, was it Schober? Curtis and Schober jumped the ball and tied her up for a jump ball, and it's going to be Panther basketball. 1:49 to play. Schober calling out the play from the Panther head. Kicks it out to Curtis. Curtis feeds Benson. Benson to Schober. Schober goes off the dribble, runs it in there and scores! Sadie Schober for 2 with 1.5 minutes to play. 28-27. Panthers with a 1-point lead here. Stella Benson on defense. Over to Johnson. They'll kick it into Oldenburg. She walks, no call. Tries to skip it back out now in the paint to Hurd. Melton makes her dribble around and shoot, and a foul called. And they're going to call Melton for over the back. It's going to be Chadwick basketball with 1.9 minutes to play. That's going to be 4 on Melton. 1:09 to play here. Chadwick to inbounds under their own basket. Slaps the basketball, looking for somewhere to go with it. They'll feed it in, puts up the shot, and it's good. 28-27, and Chadwick's going to call a timeout here. As they take a timeout, we'll take one as well and send it back to the studio to get a word from your Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 1:04 to play here, 29-28 the score. It's going to be Panther basketball. From the length of the court, they're going to inbounds. It'll be a full court inbounds here. So Driscoll will get it into Schober, and she's going to bring it up. 1 minute to play. Schober crosses half court with it, 58 seconds left. Gives it to Virtue. Virtue back to Schober. Back over in the corner to Virtue. She'll drive the lane. Gets it to Melton for 2. Yeah. Melton with the lead for the Lady Panthers. Now the other way with it. Chadwick, 43 seconds left. Johnson with the ball. She takes it off the dribble. Drives it out to the corner. Gives it to Oldenburg. Oldenburg looks for somewhere to go, gives it to Johnson. Nobody guarding her, takes a wide open shot, in and out. Rebound goes to Oldenburg, but she throws it away, and the ball goes to the Lady Panthers. 30-29. 30-29 with 26.9 seconds left in the ball game. And as they take a timeout, we're going to have to take one as too because I can't breathe. We're going to send it back to the studio to get a word from your Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Man, if you didn't show up for this one, you're missing a good one. Lady Panthers up one with 26.9 seconds left in the ball game. Checking in is Briley Curtis. Checking out is Hadley Driscoll. And they're going to make them switch. He said not yet. And now the coach from Chadwick unhappy with the official. Not sure what he's unhappy about. Walks away shaking his head. And they're going to tell Briley Curtis that she can't check in. So staying on the floor with what we got. Johnson gets it in. 25 seconds left. They're going to feed it to Oldenburg in the paint. And she fouls Melton, and that's it for Oldenburg. She's out. That's 5. 22.3 seconds left. That also should put the Panthers in the bonus, I believe, Tim. Her 5th foul. Now Briley Curtis checking in now as Marley Melton checks out. 22.3 seconds left. They're going to say I don't understand that. It's going to be Chadwick's ball. Throw it in. Hurd drives. It's fouled before the shot. They're going to wave the shot off. And who's the foul on? Who is it on? Virtue. That's her 4th. One-point ball game. Going to the line to shoot 2. Here's Hurd. First one up and good. Tied up. Got 20 seconds. She's got one more coming.
So she could handle the pressure.
Shot up and money. They've got a 1-point lead, and Chadwick's going to take a timeout to talk it over. As they take one, we'll take one as well and send it back to the studio and get a word from your Panther sponsors right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We're being serenaded by the tubas, Tim. They're playing the Jeopardy music down there. It's 31-30. Chadwick with a 1-point advantage here. 20.2 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be Lady Panther basketball. We don't need to get in a hurry here. We just need to take a good shot.
Squeak one out.
Yep. Well, use enough time to not leave Chadwick enough time to get back down the court and score, but important that we get it in the bucket ourselves here. Schobert inbounds. 3/4 court defense shown by Chadwick. Gets it into Virtue's got it now, so
yeah.
Now to Benson. Now to Driscoll. Driscoll to Schober. 9 seconds. Foul called. And that's going to send Stella Benson to the line to shoot here. That's 5, isn't it?
That's what it says.
And we're going to get another timeout here. As Coach Mallow takes the timeout. I think we'll just hold it here, though. I think Joe might have a fit if I threw it back to him again this fast. 6.3 seconds left on the clock here as the timeout taken by Chadwick. They don't have any left. Panthers with 2. It's 31-30. Chadwick with a 1-point advantage here. Panthers have the basketball with 6.3 seconds left to play. They've got to get the ball inbounds and get a good shot. Stop looking at your phone and help me, Tim. I'm just kidding. As we're set here, it looks like it's going to be on the floor for the Lady Panthers. Yeah, everybody but Melton that was already out there. So Hadley Driscoll, Sadie Schober, Stella Benson, Kaylee Virtue, and I'm missing one, I think. Is it Curtis is out there as well. And still wait. First horn has sounded. We're waiting for both teams to come out of the timeout here with 6.3 seconds left. Low scoring game here. I did get a word from Big Joe back at the studio that there was another low scoring game. The lowest scoring game that he came up with was out of Oklahoma, and the score was 4-2. And it was 4-2 because one team held the ball the entire game.
That must have been a lot of booze on that
Oh,
game.
man, can you imagine? So we're set up in our half-court offense here. Hadley Driscoll to throw it in for the Lady Panthers. She gets the ball. They're running the play. Stella Benson. And they'll get it into Schober, and she loses it. And they call it back court. Call it back court. It can't be back court. And Coach Mallow trying to argue the point here. And now he's going to call the other official over there. It can't be back court on the inbounds. And they're going to discuss it. Talking it over right in front of the student section. The student section giving the indication that they should be, of course, going the Panther way. Gotta love our kids out there, man.
Oh, yeah.
Both coaches halfway out on the court here trying to coach up their team. And they are going to change the possession back to the Panthers. They're going to give the possession back to Mountain Grove, and Chadwick's coach is losing it. He is stomping out there onto the floor, telling them that that's not right.
Still not as bad as Mountain View.
No. Hadley Driscoll set to throw it in here. We have to wait for the coach to get done discussing it with the official. He doesn't like the call. He's going to keep shaking his head.
Going to reset the clock on this?
I don't know. 4.9 seconds left. One-point ball game. Now giving the explanation to Coach Mallow. And the scorer's table buzzes for the official to come over. I think they need to talk about putting some time back on the clock. Boy, it has been a wild one here tonight. 31-30 the score if you're just joining us. Chadwick with a 1-point advantage here. And the coaches and the officials were trying to get some extra coaching in there, but the officials say, no, let's play ball. 4.9 seconds left. Slaps the ball, looking to get it in, gives it to Schober, and she steps out of bounds with it. 3.7 seconds left. And they're going to send Berensden to check in. She'll check in for Driscoll. Man, that's a heartbreaker right there. Johnson set to throw it in. She'll get it in.
Oh,
and
foul.
Benson commits the foul. And that's going to send one to the line to shoot two here. 31-30. Panthers down in this one with 2.7 seconds left in the ball game. Landry to the line to shoot two. First one off the mark. Second one coming. It's up. It's good. Schober brings it down the court, lets the 3 ball go. No foul called, and that's going to do it. That'll finish it here. Lady Panthers fall in this one by 1. What a hard-fought game. That is such a disappointment, I'm sure, to those girls. But they don't have anything to be disappointed about. They played their hearts out there and gave this Chadwick team a run for their money. We're going to go ahead and send it back to the studio. When we come back, we'll have your post-game report brought to you by our friends over at the Grove Family Restaurant. Keep it right here. It's your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.